What the hell is this?
Oh, you wouldn't believe the day I've had.
Of course I would. There's plenty of evidence of it.
No, Alan, it's been terrible. Mrs. Bowman didn't even show up. She claims to be sick. Well, she's been sick for weeks. I've been on my feet since early this morning. There's just so much to do.
Yeah, so I see.
This is the first time I've sat down all day.
You poor darling. Don't let me interrupt you. The place is a pigsty. My son's home is a pigsty, and you're worried about sitting down.
Jason's fine. He's just cranky.
When was the last time that he ate?
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know? Who am I supposed to ask?
Well, it was lunchtime. I just don't know exactly what time.
He hasn't eaten since lunchtime?
Well, there's no food in the house, but I sent out for some.
What do you mean there's no food in the house?
I didn't want to feed him just anything. I sent out for something really good.
So then my son has to go hungry because of you. You're an imbecile, Heather.
Wait, Alan, what are you doing?
I'm going to do what you should be doing. I'm going to go look after my son.
No, go ahead. Let me. It's all right.
Heather, I don't need you to do it.
Alan, you're not being fair.
Fair? You're damn right I'm not fair where my son is concerned. Now, if you want to be helpful, Heather, get over on the phone, call up Stella, tell her to prepare something, tell her the situation, and when the food is ready, go up to the house and bring it back down here.
Alan, I'm
Heather!
sorry.
Do it, and do it now. You better straighten up, girl. You better straighten up. I don't give a damn what you do with your life, but don't mess up my son's. And if you can't look after him, I'll find someone who can. Sorry I took so long.
Problems?
No, not really.
Did you get through to Terry?
Yeah, finally.
Well, something's wrong.
No, it's just that, well, I feel that I'd better go down and see Terry by myself.
Why? What happened?
Nothing.
She hates the idea, doesn't she?
No, it's just that I feel that it would be best for me to break the news to her by myself. That way I can let her know just how much this relationship means to me, and if you were around, it might be awkward.
I had a feeling.
No, please, Bobbie, don't. Nothing has changed. Luke, tell her.
Oh, I'm sorry, pal. You're on your own here.
Look, nothing has changed. It's going to be all... It'll work out, I promise you. Terry will love you as much as I do. She will.
Have you ever been to my part of the world before?
No, that's one trip I've missed.
Good.
Oh, you're not much on tourists, are you?
I want to introduce you to my culture. I shall open your eyes for the first time. It is I who will initiate you to the mysteries of the Arabian Nights. I own the most beautiful palace in the Middle East.
I'm sure you do. Tell me.
Anything. Some more champagne?
No, well, not just yet.
Do you not like it?
Oh, it's very good. You're a very generous man.
This is for you.
What is it?
Do you like it?
It's beautiful, but
It is merely the beginning. Come with me, and I shall bury you in gifts.
I'm too young to die.
Whatever your heart desires, you have but to ask, and I shall give you the world, if you follow me.
Excuse me, going somewhere?
What business is that of yours? You okay?
No thanks to you.
Of course she is okay. How dare you suspect otherwise?
Hey, wait a minute. Just chill out, your chicness. The game is over.
I shall be the judge of that.
Not in my place.
You do not understand. I want that woman.
So does that woman have anything to say about it?
Absolutely not. Are you mad?
Probably. That woman belongs to me.
I see. May I compliment you on your exquisite taste, Mr. Spencer?
You certainly may.
And may I also remind you that I can buy anything.
Not in here, pal. Good night. Couple of drinks, please.
Good evening.
Took your time getting here, didn't you?
Well, I got here as quickly as I could.
We have a problem.
Yes, so it sounded on the phone. What's up?
Lord Rama is here.
Are you sure it's Lord Rama?
He'd be a difficult man to mistake.
What does he want with Luke?
I heard him mention something about a business proposition.
The disc?
A logical assumption, wouldn't you think?
Yes, but his country is a client state of ours.
Exactly. And just like all the others, it can't be trusted.
Well, did you hear any more of their conversation?
I hope I've got it all on tape. I started a video cassette recorder up in the security room, and I'm going to go check it out as soon as I get a minute.
What do you want me to do?
I want you to keep an eye on Luke. When you don't hear the piano anymore, that means I'm checking out the tapes, and I want you to distract him.
Right.
Whatever you do, don't let him near the security room.
No, don't worry. I can handle him.
I'm certain you can.
Thank you.
Well, how did it go?
I need a drink.
What happened?
You don't want to know.
Yes, I do want to know. I mean, for heaven's sakes, after all the conniving, the scheming, and the lying Heather has done, she's worked so hard at this. I mean, she must be delighted. Tell me what she said.
Nothing.
Nothing? She said nothing? Not even thank you?
I didn't tell her.
What? Why?
You wouldn't believe it.
Oh, yes, I would believe it. Try me.
I walked into that place, and it was like a pigsty. It was disgusting. The gatehouse was a disaster area.
What do you mean?
I don't think she cleaned that place in a week. You would not believe it. There was no food in the house. It was filthy. She's on the phone. The baby's crying. And all she wants to do is stretch out on the sofa like
Well, Al, wait a minute. Maybe she was sick.
I'm the one who's sick. I couldn't believe my eyes. I still can't.
Look, there has to be an explanation.
Oh, there is an explanation. I made some kind of ridiculous mistake. I tell you, I didn't know what she was like until now, but she made my skin crawl.
All right, Alan, look. I mean, people have their off moments. I don't believe I'm saying this, but maybe this was one of Heather's, and you could go back there 10 minutes from now, and the place would just be fine.
Let's see. You really think so?
Well,
I don't know. Nobody could be that irresponsible with a child. I mean, Heather couldn't be that irresponsible with the baby. Could she?
Hey, Dennis, how's it going?
Hello, Greg. How you doing?
Quiet night, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Well, that's the way we like them.
Say, what have you got there?
That there is a peach tort.
Is it good?
Sensational. Chef really outdid himself tonight.
Yeah, he would. The one night I happened to be starving.
Well, I'd offer you a little bit, but this is the last one, you know?
Story of my life.
Well, it's not exactly true. They've got a few more in the kitchen, but they're going fast.
Oh, wonderful. Now all I have to do is to get one to walk in here.
You've got a real problem, haven't you?
Hey, I love peaches.
Can't stand to see a man suffer. Why don't you go down and get one for yourself?
I can't.
Why not? You on diet?
Sure, but that has nothing to do with it. I've got a job to do. I just can't get up and leave my post.
I'll cover for you. Come on, us peach lovers got to stick together.
Nah, I couldn't ask you to do that.
You didn't ask. I'm volunteering. I'm a prince of a guy.
You mean you'd stay here while I went into the kitchen? I promise I'll only be a minute.
Take all the time you want. I'm on my break, you know. No problem.
Hey, you know, I really appreciate that, Greg.
Look at it this way. What kind of a guard would you be if you couldn't hear anything over the rumble of your stomach, huh?
Right, and this is really just part of my job, isn't it?
Absolutely. Fringe benefits.
All right. I'll see you in a bit.
Enjoy. Here, take this back from me. We're even.
Right on.
I hope you spent some time considering my offer.
Actually, Mr. Rama, I don't think there's anything to consider.
I wouldn't be so hasty if I were you.
If you were me, you'd be talking to yourself.
I think you're making a big mistake.
Perhaps. It wouldn't be the first time.
Should you reconsider?
Yes, I'll call you.
I shall be staying on in Port Charles for the opening of the exposition.
Terrific. Drop by any time.
I expect to. Perhaps we could yet do business together.
One never knows.
unusual friends.
Yes,
but,
well, I like it that way.
All right, what do you two have in common?
I tell you, Natalie, it beats me. But whatever it is, they're coming out of the woodwork.
What do you mean?
Well, recently, there are all kinds of very curious, dignified foreigners who seem to be stopping in here to see me.
Oh?
Yes, and they all think that I have something to sell.
Why do they think that?
I don't know. Nobody seems to care about gambling. They're just coming in here talking to me. They're looking for something, but I really don't know what it is.
What?
Whatever it is, they think I'm going to sell it, you know?
Well, whatever it is that you think they're after, what would your selling price be?
Make me an offer.
What are you selling?
Yeah. Wait a minute. Shh.
What?
Listen.
I don't hear anything.
Don't I have a piano player in this joint?
Oh, Gregory's probably on one of his 5-minute breaks.
Let me find out, will you? Hey, but, Ann, what happened to Gregory?
Oh, I think he went down the hall.
Down the hall. Why?
Luke, just a minute. I have to talk to you, Luke.
Well, thank you for a wonderful evening.
Thank you.
Perhaps we shall meet again.
I certainly hope so.
Until then, good evening.
See you around.
Hello there. Remember me?
You know, we really must go.
I was ready to go about an hour ago.
No, I mean Africa. Ochanga made it seem so essential.
Now, you know, that's some sort of a joke. That guy's probably been about as far east as the Atlantic Ocean.
That's not true.
The outfit looked like something out of a garage sale.
You know what your problem is. You're jealous.
Yeah, well, look, can you blame me? You've been ignoring me all evening.
See, you are jealous.
No, I'm just fed up. I mean, hustlers like that put me to sleep. I mean, that's a sorry pitch. I mean, that kind of line went out in the 70s.
You know, the problem with you is that you have no interest in spiritual matters.
Such as?
Such as the soul of our race.
You think that turkey gave a damn about your soul? I saw the way he was looking at you.
Don't be ridiculous.
Oh, you should talk. The last time I saw you with a look like that, you were in the midst of something that had nothing to do with being spiritual, babe.
You are so crass.
And you are gullible.
I'll tell you what I am. I'm fed up, and I don't believe you. Scotty, I just don't feel like it. No, the day's been the worst. Look, I can't come over there. I can't even get a sitter. Believe me, I'm considering leaving Jason here by himself. He's just been a terror all day. No, I do not want you to come here. That's all I need would be for Alan to come in here and find the two of us snuggled up in the same house as Jason. I don't want Alan thinking I'm a loose woman. And if he does, you'd be to blame. I don't know what I'm going to do. Alan has just been impossible. I don't know which is worse, him or Jason. He comes around here acting like some mother hen. He's such a pain.
You know, I keep the X-rated stuff locked up in the closet.
Well, you scared me. Glad to see you, boss. I was just about to send for you.
Really? You getting to the good part?
Come on over here and check this out.
Oh, I recognize that guy in the black suit.
Very funny. Look down here in the corner. See this guy?
Yeah, what about him?
Well, I thought I recognized him downstairs, so I came up here to check it out. He's, I don't know, something different about him. Maybe he's wearing his hair different or something, but otherwise he is a dead ringer for a casino hustler I ran into in Monte Carlo. He's been banned in half the clubs in Europe.
Really? Greg, I think you got something here. I know him.
Yeah, the guy's trouble. Sharp as they come and twice as crooked.
He's a real terror.
Yeah.
especially on the waterfront with the other dock workers pitching pennies. Man, this guy has worked the waterfront as long as I have been alive. I doubt he's ever left Port Charles.
That's unbelievable.
Isn't it? So, Sherlock, what do you think?
I think I feel sort of stupid, unless he's got a twin who spent his life gambling in Europe.
You know, pal, as a detective, you make a great
Piano player, right, yeah.
You want to go back to work now?
It might be a good idea. Sorry, you can't blame a guy for trying, right? Oh, Dennis, be back in just a couple of minutes. You had to step out.
I wonder where Dennis is working tomorrow.